much appreciate the opportunity to come and address the subject of mobile payments with two distinguished colleagues in the academia, Professor Katz and Professor Hughes. Like Professor Katz, I believe that mobile payments are going to revolutionize the way commerce takes place. And like Professor Katz, I don't believe that that's a revolution that will begin at the point of sale in brick and mortar stores. Rather, I believe that mobile technologies are changing the way people accept payments fundamentally. It used to be a really complicated thing to have the opportunity to accept payments. Today, anybody, pretty much anywhere, can get a mobile reader in a little packet like this, download an app, plug the device into their phone, and they can accept payment cards on a mobile device. All of the misery associated with complying with the contractual process imposed by the card networks and the banks has been largely eliminated. This is a fundamental change in how consumers and merchants have the ability to interact. Most payment applications, from a consumer perspective, and so I have two that have been around for a while, cash, which I'm sure most people here are familiar with, and payment cards, which I suspect most people are also familiar with, are, from the standpoint of a consumer, mobile. Most of us carry our wallets wherever we happen to be. And in those rare instances where we don't have our wallet, we tend to notice it and try to find it. The really profound change associated with mobile payments is that we now carry point-of-sale devices with us at all times. This is bringing lots and lots of merchants into the electronic payment infrastructure. Square, Intuit, and others have signed up literally millions of informal merchants to accept electronic payments. So that's one important change. The other change is how it's affecting how established merchants interact with their customers. So Professor Katz talked about the interaction with customers in the store or near the store. So now, instead of having to check out at the point of sale, we can make our purchases in the aisle. We can also make purchases outside of the store. Some applications, one of my favorite mobile payment applications is the Apple Store app, not to be confused with the App Store, which you can also download and access through the Apple Store app. It turns your mobile device into a mobile checkout. So I can be outside of the Apple Store, identify purchases that I want to make the purchase through my mobile device, take the item off the shelf when I show up at the store, and walk out without ever having to present a payment credential at the point of sale. These changes are what is truly revolutionizing commerce, bringing together industries that we used to think of as entirely separate: telecommunications, financial services, and retailing.